Hello ladies and gentlemen, Mike here at Game From Scratch, and we have another Epic MegaGrant winner. Now, if you haven't heard about it, the Epic MegaGrant program was announced at the Game Developer Conference in 2019. And over the last year plus, Epic have been giving away money to open source projects, game development related tasks, as well as, people that use Unreal Engine in various different capacities. And I've covered a lot of these on Game From Scratch. Probably the most high profile one was their first major giveaway, and that was the Blender Foundation, where they gave away $1.2 million. Now, the whole fund, the Epic MegaGrants fund, I believe is $100 million. So it's a huge amount, but they still have a lot more in that war chest. After that, they gave away Armor Paint, the open source PBR-based painting system based on the Armory game engine. It got a grant back in February, and slightly earlier than that, in the same month, Godot received an Epic MegaGrant of $250,000 USD in funding. So Epic have definitely been handing out the money. A couple of other projects I've covered in the past have also gotten MegaGrants, including Dust 3D, an interesting 3D modeler. And now we can add another one to the list, and that is Laigter. Laigter has been awarded an Epic MegaGrant. Now, this may sound kind of familiar. It's a tool I covered in the past. I'm a big fan of it. It's basically a normal map generator for 2D sprites, and we'll look at it in action in just a few seconds. I'll also link to my previous video if you want to check out the original, kind of more in-depth, hands-on. But here you can see, I'm very happy to announce that Epic Grants has awarded Laigter with a MegaGrant. This is really amazing and will allow Laigter to continue growing. Thanks everyone for the support I have received so far. So if you want to check out Laigter, it is available on itch.io. I will link that down below as well. So if you want to check it out, it is kind of a name your own price thing. It's now available for Windows, Mac, and Linux. Before, when I covered it last time, there was no Mac version, so that's definitely an improvement here. There's also been some additions to it that we've seen since that release. I'm going to actually do a bit of a summary of what the developers' experiences were dealing with Epic MegaGrants in the linked article over on Game From Scratch. Also, a look at some of the features and functionality that will be coming in the future. There's some cool stuff there, such as animation support, toon lighting preview, theming support, ability to change the display language in runtime, brushes for directly painting textures, and so on. I will have all of that in the linked article at Game From Scratch, along with the download details and actually a link to the Epic MegaGrant program. So if you're doing a project somewhat like Laigter or Dust 3D or Godot or whatever, and you think you could basically apply for some of that great Fortnite money, I will have that link there as well. So if you're interested, also Laigter is an open source project. It is available under GPL v3 for the source code. It is very much under active development. As you can see, this last commit was 3 hours ago. So this is a program that has evolved greatly over time. And now that we're at it, let's jump in and take a look. Now, this is Laigter. When you first look at it, you might go, okay, well, what is this all about? And what we're looking at right now is in texture visualization mode. So what we can do now is we can switch between the various different modes. So this is going to generate normal maps. Now, normal maps are a way of making it look like detail is there that isn't necessarily there. So the lighting engine can use normal maps to calculate reflections and shadows and such that you wouldn't normally see. Because obviously, when you're dealing with a 2D image, there is no geometry behind the scenes that it can get its cues from. So that is what Laigter is doing for you. It is generating this normal map. On top of that, you can also generate specular maps, so that is the way that light interacts with the surface, parallax maps, occlusion maps, again, another lighting detail, and then finally preview. And preview is where you kind of see all of those maps being used together. Now you notice here I have a light source in my scene, and what I can do now is basically move that around the scene. You can immediately see the result on the surfaces that it's lighting up. Really kind of cool. I can also come in here and change out the light, so if we wanted to say have a bit of a red light district, we can do so, and that is going to therefore affect our lighting in the scene there. Very cool stuff going on here. We've also got control over like how the bump map was being done. So for generating the normal maps here, we can change the values right here. Obviously, you don't want to go super high because it's going to kind of get rid of some of the details, or super low, you're not going to have any. So kind of probably want to find the right medium point there for all the various different maps that are generated. And then finally, once again, you head on back over to your preview and you can see the end result. So we play around with the bump map. It's making an effect. We can also change the normal map, the enhancement amount, or the softness of the normal map, and it will, obviously tweak the results that you get as you're working with it. The cool thing is we can also do a change here for how the lighting is calculated. We could have more of a toon kind of lighting, which is going to have more of a drastic fall off effect. In this guy, since this texture or this sprite is so detailed, you're not seeing it as pronounced, but you can see there, look right here as I bring this guy around. And you see the lighting surface on there. It's more like a cell-shaded look going on, whereas if I turn tune off and then do the same thing, see, it's more of a, you know, natural look there. You can also have the lighting be pixelated, same deal. So you're going to come on through and see the results. It is much more profoundly noticed, those two effects, when you're dealing with a more simple model. Like if you're dealing with a sprite that's got less detail to it, the pixelated and toon lighting will make much more profound effect. On top of that, so we've got the diffuse lighting in the scene. So that's the light that we're working with right there. We can also handle the specular lighting and the ambient lighting. So this is just light that's just sort of there or not there. So if we wanted to do this thing lit entirely by external light sources, we do have that option. But I'm going to stick with the ambient light. We can also go ahead up here and add another light into the scene. With that light selected, we can also come in and change the color and intensity of the lights in the scene. We can have lights, one light per texture. So there's a lot of things you can do going on here. And then when you're ready and you're ready to use this guy in your game engine of choice, what you do is come on down here, just go to export, pick the things that you want to export out. So we'll go here, we'll export out to the temp folder, and I'll go Laigter, like so. And then with Laigter selected, go ahead and hit, oops, I already did the preview. Okay, so I'll just go ahead, I won't do the preview out. And then we'll select out there, all of the maps were exported. Let me just do that again so we get the preview as well. So export out, created the 5 maps we've got going on. So let's just head on over here into my temp folder. Right here, and there you can see the maps that it's generated. So I don't know where that last one ended up. That was kind of my bad. Let's try again. Occlusion, specular, normal, and all right. So it's not getting the preview out, I don't think. Let me see if we got the preview. No, I don't know where the preview is saving to. I think I may have found a minor bug there, but that was my bad for not selecting it in the first place. But now you can see the 4 maps that go together to create this guy: the normal, the occlusion, the parallax, and then the specular light, and they all go together, and then the end result is of course this guy right here. So once again, you're seeing basically the end results of all of these maps working together like this to give you this. So what this gives you the ability to do is add a bunch of more detail to your scene and have your sprites kind of getting lit by this. You can get a much more realistic looking lighting results in your sprited game, and it's a completely free tool that just works extremely well. So I can really understand why Epic gave this their seal of approval. This is a program I recommend everyone check out, especially because once again it is cross-platform, free, and open source, and it's cool to see that they got this this bundle. So once again, do be sure to check out the linked article on Game from Scratch. It will have a bit more details of what the process was like going through when dealing with the Epic Games MegaGrant program. And from the sounds of it, it was very, very simple, other than some logistics of getting paid in the developer's country of choice, and a couple more details about where Laigter is going with future versions. So a project I highly recommend you check out. Once again, it is available open source, and it is up on itch.io. And I will make a point of linking all the relevant stuff in the linked article as well, so do be sure to check that out. All right, so that is Laigter, a great program. It was great when I checked it out about a year ago. It's even gotten better now, and kudos and congratulations to you guys for the Epic MegaGrant receipt. And Epic, keep being cool. You're sponsoring great projects, you're doing great work, and I appreciate it. All right, that's it. I will talk to you all later. Goodbye.